Yeah, that damn black woman through, man. She gonna be one of the first ones to go down there and take that chip. You see, and this is pretty much what we mean by the so-called white man, Esau Edom. He's gonna use his little puppets, to try to promote that chip to you, man, to make it seem like it's a cool thing. But it's ultimately it's gonna be for your destruction. You see, call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakwadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and the other bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the 144,000, the elect men of the nation of Israel that's teaching in truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, giving warning through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, of the impending dangers that's set to come to America, Babylon the Great. Lord willing, this lesson may be edifying or straight to the point.
And that's why I'ma do the most. Do your big one, do your big one, do your big one, do your big one. This is a privilege, can't take these serious. Red Billy coupe, I'ma pull up on my period. I'll break a pockets before I break a sweat. I these reach, tell them call me collect. I don't even speak if it ain't money on the floor. 100 in the tote, burnt, yeah they toast. They don't do enough and that's why I'ma do the most. This is a privilege, can't take these serious. Red Billy coupe, I'ma pull up on my period. Straight money, poker face, I take that serious. First class, first bad, bigger than your last one.
See, man, these people think it's a fucking joke, man. You see? And I'm happy for her, because she gonna find out the worst way. You see? And she's a puppet, that's sent by the so-called white man, Esau Edom. He put her out there to promote that chip, man. Because she's going to convince a lot of people to go down there and take it. And not knowing that she's going to be destroyed in thermonuclear fire. Yeah, this cash doll, man. And she just a representation of the 2/3. This how a lot of you black women out there going to be. Along with Jake, the so-called black man, the black Hispanic Native Indian, man and woman out there, man. They going to take that mark of the beast. Lord willing, the Lord keep us from it. In that great hour of temptation. But you got some people out there, they just going to go down there and willingly take it because they don't believe in the Lord, man. You see, they think the Lord is just some joke, something to play with, and they pretty much, they trust in the so-called white man, Esau Edom, not knowing that, hey, like the scriptures tell you, those who is found with him going to be thrust through. So everybody that pretty much make that pledge, to the so-called white man, Esau Edom, by receiving his mark, you're going to be burned up in thermonuclear fire, man. That's the end goal, you see. Real quick, this is Ezekiel chapter 12 and verse 21. This is in the NLT. It says, again, a message came to me from the Lord, Yahweh, son of man. You've heard that proverb they quote in Israel, time passes and prophecies come to nothing. Yeah, people don't think that what the Lord say is actually going to come to pass. You read it in the KJV, it says, son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? You see, they don't really think that the Lord is going to pop up. They don't think that the things that's written within the scripture is actually going to come to pass, but it's already happening, man. And that's evident. That's Revelations, the 13th chapter in your face, man. That's one of the prophecies that you can't miscalculate, which is when the so-called white man, Esau Edom, roll out that CBDC, man, technology. That RFID CHIP technology, man. You see? Verse 23, it says, tell the people, this is what the sovereign Lord Yahweh says. I will put an end to this proverb, and you will soon stop quoting it. Now give them this new proverb to replace the old one, and this is this new wine. You see, it says the time has come for every prophecy to be fulfilled. You see, and this is what you're seeing taking place on the earth. Every prophecy is being fulfilled from the Motb to World War III, to all hell breaking loose, all these things, the famine, the pestilence, the blackouts, all these things is pretty much it is brink of being fulfilled, man. You see, verse 24, it says, there will be no more false vision or flattering predictions in Israel. Yeah, no more selling dreams, man, as if the Lord is not real, as if the Bible is just a book of fairy tales, man, because the Lord is going to bring these things to pass in your lifetime. You see, it says, for I am the Lord. If I say it, it will happen. There will be no more delays, you rebels of Israel. I will fulfill my threat of destruction in your own lifetime. Yeah, you see, it ain't going to be in your children's lifetime. Because you often hear niggas say, yeah, man, my grandmama said that. My grandmama said my mama said back in 2000 the world was supposed to end. But the signs weren't showing, man. But you can't you can't put it off in this lifetime. You see, because it's going to get to a point where you can't ignore it, man. Because prophecy is going to take center stage and people is going to be getting consumed by it. And it's going to get so intense that everybody's going to be concerned with prophecy, man. When the famine takes center stage, everybody's going to be concerned about that. And ultimately, there's going to be prophecy catching your attention, man. The Lord said, I will fulfill my threat of destruction in your own lifetime. And he also tell you how he's going to send forth that famine for your destruction, man. And it's going to be fulfilled. This is why you having many stores shut down. Rite Aid, I believe they just closed 53 stores. Thousands upon thousands of stores here in this society is closing down. It's just too many to name. But these things is already happening, and it's happening in your lifetime. You don't see it because you too focused on what damn Finesse 2-time and NBA Youngboy got going on. Damn Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and J. Cole got going on. This what people is worried about, what Diddy and Meek Mill got going on. And all those is just distractions that the so-called white man Esau Edom is throwing out there because he's doing something bigger behind the scene, right under the nose of you people. Nigga just too into trying to have a good time, man. Partying every weekend, trying to figure out what's the next move, where he gonna wear. Not knowing that the threats that the Lord has declared is being fulfilled in your lifetime, man. It says, I, the sovereign Lord, have spoken. Then this message came to me from the Lord, Yahweh, Son of Man. The people of Israel are saying he's talking about a distant future. His vision won't come true for a long, long time. And this is the mindset of the people here in the society. Like I just said, a nigga will tell you, yeah, my grandmama said the world was supposed to end back in 1999. The year 2000, the world was supposed to come to the end. Yeah, they think that the vision of the Lord is for a very, very long time. But ultimately, what the Lord said, though it tarry, wait for it. Because it will surely come and it will not tarry, man. So when it's here, it's going to be here and it's going to intensify. And it's going to affect you because you wasn't looking for it. You was putting it off, man. But it says, therefore, tell them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. No more delay. I will now do everything I have threatened. I, the sovereign Lord, have spoken, you see. So you're not going to be able to continue to ignore these things or treat the Bible as if it's just some fairy tale. No, man, this is a living document. And these things is ultimately going to come to pass in your lifetime. This is why those certain videos is coming out about the mark of the beast, people receiving their technology in their right hand or in their forehead, because the Lord he's making known his promise, for the lack of better terms. You see, real quick. And that's crazy right there. What is that? see. Yeah, Habakkuk 2 and verse 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, you see. So that vision that the Lord has spoke of, ultimately that mark of the beast, the Motb, which is that RFID CHIP technology, hey, it's not going to tarry, man. It's going to surely come to pass. Everything that the Lord has spoken of, man, the evils increasing in the earth, him shortening the days, the downfall of the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, America being burned by thermonuclear fire, all these things is going to come to pass, man. Everything that the Lord has spoke of is going to happen. You see? And the very fact that you don't believe, that's prophecy in itself. Because what if some did not believe? Romans 3 and 3. Do that make the faith of the Most High of none effect? Hey, the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua forbid, man. You see? These things is surely to come to pass in your lifetime. And if you don't believe, you're going to be convinced to go down there and take it. And you're going to be destroyed, man. Real quick, Revelation 13 and verse 16, it says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, in which that's what you saw. You saw her making payments with her forehead. But then you had the woman in the army, in the army video, where she was in the hose foods with her husband, making payments with her wrist. You see? So these things is happening, man. The Motb is pretty much here. It just hasn't been mandated. You see, because when he calls you to take it, it's going to be a constitute. He's going to constitute it, man. Meaning he's going to mandate it. It's going to be a law for you to have it. And the penalty for not having it is going to be decapitation. He's going to try to cut your head off in a guillotine. You see? But it says, and that no man may buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You see, and that mark is going into charagma, man. Which is that badge of servitude. This is how you got to pledge your allegiance to the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, by receiving his mark. But receiving his mark is ultimately going to be your destruction, man. Because, you might be able to still continue in the society, continue buying and selling and going to sporting events, driving your car, working, paying bills, but yet in the end, you're gonna be destroyed, man. Revelations the 14th chapter and verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand, you see, and that's what she got. This damn so-called black woman, in which she's going to be the first. Look at her making a payment with her forehead, man. It says, verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And that's going to be accomplished through World War III, when those thermonuclear missiles is shot here in America and they turn this place into a lake of fire. There's going to be some people still left in the society partaking in that, because they received his mark, especially you Israelites, Verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever received the mark of his name. If you receive that mark, if you receive that technology to be that cash dog, to make payments with your forehead, or to be like that little army bride that was making payments with her wrist, or even Chip Girl off TikTok. Hey, you're going to be burned up in thermonuclear fire. You're not going to be delivered. And look at the pride. You see, that's why the Lord tell you, pride go before destruction. She in a proudful spirit because she's about to be destroyed. But there's a lot of people out here. She's going to convince a lot of people to go down there and take that thing, man. You see? Don't think this is just a gimmick, man. This is all set up by the so-called white man Esau Edom to convince, the fools at heart, man, the simple-minded Israelites, because she's going to convince you to go down there and take it. You see, but I just wanted to speak on that through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Today's video, Shalom.